Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, you've already gone over what comes in the kit, the starter kit, just kind of explaining the pieces and parts. This video, I want to talk to you about, because this is something that I hear over and over. It always surprises me that for whatever reason, people don't know how to go back and order like lavender when they run out of lavender or order anything that they see in the catalog. So we're going to start with really simple things. You have to know, what is your Young Living number? If for some reason you don't know that number, you can call up Young Living, and which leads me to the next most important thing, and that is I tell everybody to get their phone out and to create a contact called Young Living, and they're going to put the 1-800 number, which is 1-800-371-3515. That'll get you to customer service. And then in the notes, what I recommend for that contact called Young Living, that you're going to put your Young Living number, you're going to put your password and your PIN, because half the time people forget that just because a little bit of time sometimes passes between establishing it and using it. So that is something that will save you a lot of time. If for some reason you didn't do this or you forgot to do that, didn't know to do that, you can call this 1-800 number. You can talk to Young Living and say, I have completely forgotten what my account number is, or I've forgotten my password, and they'll ask you a couple of identifying questions to make sure you really are who you say you are, and then they'll help you with whatever you need. So that way you can either go online at that point, or I'm sure they'd be happy to take your order over the phone if that's what you wanted to do. The next thing is, a lot of people aren't really clear on all the free stuff that you can get with Young Living. One way is through an ordering program that we have that's totally voluntary, that's called Essential Rewards. It's honestly, over the years, I've done it for I think like 11 years, and it's the best way. I'm already buying this stuff. It's stuff that I'd be buying at Sprouts or Whole Foods or Vitamin Shop or whatever, you know, some organic version of something anyway, and I just like Young Living's better, and I get 10% back. Actually, these days, I've been on the Essential Reward program long enough that I've gotten to the point where I'm earning 24%. So you start out at 10% first 3 months, and then when you're still on it, then they bump you up to 20. And that's a significant amount of money that's coming back to you for buying stuff that you're already buying, which, by the way, because you're a Young Living member, you're getting 24% discount off of retail in the first place. So then what you do as you're buying it, you're going to get those percent back in points, and it sits there like in this little Young Living bank account type thing, and you can go in and do a quick order, and you get to the end of where you're checking out and you're figuring out how, what credit card or whatever you would use to pay for it. Well, it'll say, how do you want to pay for it? And you can choose to use your Essential Reward points to buy the product, which makes it really, really nice, especially if you've forgotten to put something on your order. The second way is to take advantage of all of the monthly promotions. Every single month, Young Living has usually about 3 levels that if you order this much and then this much and this much, and those numbers tend to be about 190 PV, 250 PV, and 300 PV. And depending on which level your order is at will depend on which items you're going to get for free just because you ordered that amount of stuff. And honestly, I have gotten hundreds and probably by this point, thousands of dollars over the years in free product just for ordering stuff again that I was already ordering, and I was ordering it on ER. So it's like I double dip. I not only get the points that I can use later for free product, but I'm also getting free product because I ordered a certain amount of stuff. And so instead of getting it at Whole Foods, I'm getting it from Young Living. It is seriously the best economic plan for any family. I'm just telling you. Then the other way that you can kind of get free stuff and or create a little bit of income, because a lot of people aren't familiar with this, Young Living is a network marketing company. Shh, don't tell anyone. But some people shy away from this, but honestly, we're living in the world where I don't go on Amazon and buy stuff unless I've read the reviews and find out what other people think about it. And that's kind of what we do in Young Living. We tell people about things that we like, that are working, that's really made a difference in our life, and they're like, oh, okay, I think I want to go get that too. So if you refer somebody to Young Living, make sure that they have your Young Living number. So remember this part back here where you put that into your phone. You never know when you're going to get in a conversation with someone and they're going to say, oh, I think I want to start out with oils too. You say, hey, great, you know what, so we can stay connected, use my Young Living number. Well, Young Living is going to send you a thank you check as a result of referring that new member to Young Living. So that's one way you can sort of get oil money if you want to think about it. If you wanted to create a much larger business, make sure you contact me or the person who enrolled you with Young Living, and they will help you figure out what things that you might want to get into place in order to start building your business. And then the next piece is people usually want to learn a little something. Sometimes people come into Young Living already knowing a fair amount about essential oils and or natural health. And sometimes people are just at the very beginning of learning things, how to do that, and they can be a little overwhelmed. Where do you go to get information? Well, you can find stuff on Pinterest and you can just start Googling stuff. That's a great way. Just know that sometimes some of the information that's out there is not quite accurate. And so sometimes you want to get a pretty decent reference book. One of the places that I found a lot of really good resources is it's called discoverlsp.com. You can find reference books. If you're into that DIY make and take kind of thing, they have all kinds of bottles and roller balls and spray bottles and things like that that you can get there too. And then the other place is we've got a really great Facebook page called Oil Nuts. And so you can go on there and ask questions or just look at the pictures and the graphics and just learn through the conversations from other people. The other thing is a lot of people tend to hold local classes. If you're not in a place where there are local classes, reach out to one of your upline leaders because it's really likely that they would be able to, at least through Zoom or Facebook or some way, or even video chats with you and a couple of girlfriends sitting around in the living room, that we would be able to provide you with a class even if we're not actually in the same state. So then the other thing is that the other place to learn is to go to convention or to go to events. A lot of times Young Living Corporate has events in different cities around the United States, in fact around the world, and you can go onto the website and click under events and see what might be going on in your area and get yourself plugged in there. It's just great energy. You learn things from people just standing in line to go to the bathroom. It can be a really fun place to get great information. So that is how you log in. Make sure you create that contact on your phone. Get yourself informed. Whether you want to approach this slowly or quickly, it doesn't matter. This is your journey and you can decide to do whatever you want. But we just wanted to make sure you feel like you're equipped. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out.